Saint Juliana Falconieri, AD 1270-1341. What would have to happen for you to leave the Catholic Church? It might be a jarring question, but think about it for a minute. Maybe you're already combing through the lowest moments in Catholic history, testing each to see if one of them would have been the breaking point that made you leave. But for all of us who believe in the true presence, our thinking will eventually lead to the same answer. We could never leave the Catholic Church. The reason is because we believe that Jesus is truly present body, blood, soul, and divinity in the Eucharist. Where else can we get the Eucharist? Have you ever experienced the full power of Jesus in the Eucharist? Saint Juliana Falconieri experienced the power of the Eucharist so deeply that she decided to die with a consecrated host on her chest. Juliana was born into the noble Falconieri family of Florence. She was profoundly impacted by her uncle, Alexis Falconieri, one of the 7 founders of the Servite Order, which we covered on February 17th. Her uncle taught her humility, charity, and a profound reverence for the Eucharist. Rejecting the expected path of marriage and wealth, Juliana dedicated herself to God and the well-being of others. Her spiritual journey led her to establish the Servite Third Order of Servants of Mary. This community, under her guidance, focused on caring for society's marginalized while maintaining a deep spiritual life centered around the Eucharist. Juliana's devotion to the Eucharist was most profoundly demonstrated at the end of her life. Suffering from a severe illness that prevented her from swallowing, she was unable to receive the Eucharist in the traditional manner. In her final act of devotion, she requested that the Holy Host be placed on her chest. Miraculously, the host disappeared, and Juliana passed away, her soul united with Jesus. Saint Juliana Falconieri experienced the power of the Eucharist. She valued it above all things. Her life and death were full of Eucharistic glory. Are you ready to embrace Eucharistic glory in your life? PS 33. Days to Eucharistic Glory is the first ever Eucharistic consecration. Get the book to be one of the first people in history to walk this journey and learn what it means to be filled with Eucharistic glory. Do I cherish the Eucharist? How could a consecration to Jesus in the Eucharist change my life? Jesus, I believe that you are truly present in the most holy sacrament of the Eucharist. Patron saint of bodily ills, sick people, and sickness. Feast day, June 19th. Feast day shared by Saints Mark and Martelliano, Saints Gervasius and Protasius, and Saint Romuald. Canonized, June 16th, 1737. Canonized by Pope Clement IV. Thanks for viewing this video. Please like, subscribe, and share with others. Rick Herring.